What's the deal? What's the deal with y'all, man? I just now got through watching this SMX Summer Madness 10. I just now got through watching this event. What a very good event. What a very good event, man. I really don't think it really could have been done any better. Only because like everybody came with it, bro. Everybody came with it. Shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to all of y'all. All of y'all came with y'all hardest, man. Regardless, because I'm going to pick a winner and a loser. But regardless if you guys, if you guys lost or not, man, y'all still did y'all thing. But I am like a little ticked off with the Holmesy the God and Bill Collector battle. I'm not about to, recap a battle, up in like a, and don't bring the full thing. For one, I get on the damn caffeine. My stuff is just constantly blubbering. And I don't know if y'all seen me up in like the little chat. I'm asking anybody, is they stuff tripping? But one no, like nobody wasn't saying anything, so I figured everything was good. I figured everything was A1. So the whole so the whole time, man, it's just messing with me, dog. It's messing with me the whole time. Come in, then it do like the little circle thing. Start back working, do the little circle thing. So I couldn't even recap that battle. But when I was watching it, the battle was lackluster. It was boring. And like I said, it's like I just feel like when you now prepare for like 2 weeks almost all the time, and then you're also getting prepared for Summer Madness, like for a big event, all these other battlers actually got them actually like looking crazy because they actually had time to prepare. You know what I mean? And I just now got a text like about my boy seniors. I don't know. I guess he's trying to sit here and fight for chess. But anyway, yeah, man. So I couldn't even recap that battle. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my bad though, y'all. I couldn't recap that battle. But that battle was lackluster. And then what they making no better, the fact that they only had 2 weeks, they friends. So it was a friendly battle through the whole battle. So I can't knock Goods, for saying that. But anyway, John John and Don versus Ill Will. I predicted John John to win this battle. John John addressing Corona, you know what I'm saying? Like he definitely addressed that. Caffeine gave you a shot because it's a free will. That was fire from John John. I do like the I actually do like the 40 cal approach that he actually like took, but I do kind of felt like that should have actually like hit it like a little harder. I felt like John John maybe could have like he could have came a little harder. He could have. And then he said you can't take a step farther to be a real one. That was fire. Sickle cell bar was fire from John John, man. All y'all fans out there that be saying John John don't have bars, cut it out. He wouldn't be a battler. Stop it. But like John John was actually like, like John John had a very solid round one. You could actually tell John John is a vet. The way he came out, he talked, and then just got down to business. Shout out to John John. Round one, Ill Will, he was like, tell me about, and then Ill Will, he rebutted what John John was saying about like, the female that Ill Will smashed or that he was messing with, and then 40 cal was messing with her, then 40 cal put it all on the internet, which was dumb, but whatever. But Ill Will was responding to what John John was saying. He was like, tell me about a that can no longer ride. And hey, if y'all know how life goes, when it actually like gets like to females or whatever the case might be, when it gets to certain things like that, let me tell you something. If you haven't experienced it, you ain't gonna feel that bar as far as like you're not gonna feel that as far as what Ill Will said, like a female that can't no longer ride. And you could be like you could be up in that situation where you and a female could be messing around or whatever the case might be, and then next thing you know, you just going about your business. You were just only with her just for that one thing. You going about your business, and now she can't leave you alone. Now she trying to expose you. Now she trying to get your full invited attention. Now she doing extra stuff just so she could just wave and just say, "Hey, I'm still here." You know what I mean? So I felt that on Ill Will part. That was hard. You bought all this smoke for you bought all this smoke for ill emphysema. Hard, man. Bow. Bow. Now you John Marino with a wetback. Oh man. And then he had I could get out of space and still be animated. That was, I'm saying, like, that was fire from Ill Will, man. I like the way Ill Will came back on John with that, man. And on a real reading some of these bars that I actually like got down. I'm like, hey, on a real. I know the votes was like 72 to like 30 something with John, but when it was done, I still had John. Even when the other battles was going, I'm like, I still have John. But me reading this stuff like on paper, whew, that was a strong round from Ill Will, bro. You know that was. And then John was going hand bar for bar, but so was Ill Will, and a lot of Ill Will stuff was actually like slept on, to be real. So he also said so yeah, that was actually it, like as far as like for the first round. The second round, he had to just be he had like the just be you, Will, then elevate with your stories. That was fire. And he was getting super personal on Ill Will, which I did expect it from John because that's actually like one of his specialties. That was dope. That was dope from John. That was dope. That was dope. And these, like, both of these dudes are vets, man. So they're gonna do what they gotta do. 40 Cal dropping jewels at 1940 Holocaust. Got a body. Had the he said got a body ill like the corona. That was, I'm saying, like, that was fire too. What I'm saying, from John. That was fire. Round two, it will have the you ain't stopping ill, you ain't stopping ill runs. Call them you caffeine, like what I okay look, this is what I like up in round two. You ain't stopping like ill runs, because his name is Ill Will. I only like when certain people like do certain things. Ill Will could like do like certain things to the point where nobody else can't really do that. You know what I mean? To the point where nobody else can't do that. That's like real dope from Ill Will, when he was like, when he called when he was like all you caffeine mother. that was dope from Ill Will, man. One thing I like about Ill Will, he give his bars, but he also give his sense of humor. You could tell Ill Will is the same person he is in battle rap and the same person off camera. To me, you could just tell. I never met Ill Will, of course, but you could just tell, like, when it gets to a person like Ill Will, he's still the same person when he's off the camera. What I'm saying? Like, that's just, what I'm saying, like, like, that's just what it seemed like to me. So Ill Will definitely came with it. Round three. I like what John did when he was speaking on us blacks. And I like the fact that he was, well, rest in peace to these people, but he was pulling out the pictures or whatever about the about, like, about certain people that got killed through police brutality. He brought up Breonna Taylor and other people that died, or boy that got choked out by the police. But every time when he said somebody, he actually had like people saying, like, he actually had people like saying it. So then he said, he had people say Ill Will. So he said he's also here to murder Ill Will. That was hard. He said, I flat your entire movement. Now I'm sending them to Will. That was hard. John had a solid third round, bro. It's like his third round was solid. His third round was like super super solid, man. Super super solid. Um, and then he was like, one thing you could get out of a body is experience. That was fire from John John. Like this was good neck and neck. Neither opponent got killed, man. Neither opponent. Third round, he said wasn't even into Mario because he wasn't saving, you know. And what he meant, and like what he meant by that, he said like he was talking about John John, like basically like how you were Captain Saver, you know what? You talk about all this stuff with like women or whatever, and then he was like, I now took down Latinos, Asians, blacks, and then he was like, I didn't even mess with Mario because he was saving bees. You know what he was saving. I think old girl Peach, don't they call her like Peach up in Mario? That was fire from Ill Will, and I felt like he was getting real personal, like with the John John, with the gun situation with John John and Ace Amin. He was talking to John John. I actually like felt that up in like from Ill Will, kind of better than I felt John John up in the third round. You know what I mean? To the point where I might end up edging. I might end up edging this battle to Ill Will, bro. And then he had the and then he was like, what he say? He said the he was like you up, bitch, beat up, bitch, and pulling a gun on a nigga. That was fire, man. Smoking, some behind the goat. Bronny James, man, man. But like, let me tell y'all something though. I felt like John John got the first. I felt like Ill Will got the last 2 rounds. But it could be very, very debated though. Very, very debated. Very, very debated though. So shouts out to Ill Will, man. You got this, dog. Ill Will versus John John. I got Ill Will 2-1. I'm about to move on to the next battle. Alright. Go.